Hey designer, Alex here, welcome to the channel and welcome to the final video of this particular series on how we can create a mobile app design from scratch. We started in the first video where we have created our paper wireframes and I provided you with these templates. I showed you how you can use pen and paper and then how you can transition those wireframes into Adobe XD. Then we have gone ahead and created all of these screens using these wireframes as our basically guidelines, and then we have added some nice and subtle animations. So for example, like these, where we have created these basically drop down windows where we have additional information about all of these items. We have created these scroll groups so we can scroll left and right. We have also went ahead and created these sizes so users can click between these sizes and choose whichever one they want, as well as with these colors so they can choose whichever color of the outfit they want. And finally, we have added some nice and subtle animations to our buttons. And in this last video, we are going to create a confirmation screen and add some final touches to our animation so that we can connect everything and have the final file ready to deliver to our clients. So let's get started. Alright, so to get started, I'm going to basically go right here to the button. And once again, if you are new, you have links down below this video where you can access all these different videos from the series. You can also click right here in your top right corner of the screen to the card, which is going to take you between all of these previous screens and videos if you missed any of them. Also, practice file is going to be located down below as well as with this file. So if you want to get these wireframe templates and you want to use them in your own projects, font is going to be linked down below as well. And these images are premium images from Envato Elements. So if you want to use them as well, I will link them down below. They are premium, so you can use free images if you want. But as I mentioned in the previous videos, premium images are not only higher in quality, but they come in sets. So as you can see, this is the same model, but all of these different images are from this same model. So basically the same set. So that is the major part of premium images, and that's why I like to use them. Yes, they are premium. Yes, you have to pay for them, but you can be a lot more professional when you're working, when you present to your clients with all of these premium images in sets than with simply various images and free images from unsplash.com. So links to all resources are going to be down below in the description of this video. Let's now continue and finish off our project. So for the confirmation, what I'm going to do is use the button. So hit I'm going to hit Control C and then Control V outside of it. I'm going to position it right here, call this color, and double click my 0 key on my keyboard, or you can lower the opacity down. Hit Control C, click right here, hit Control V to paste it here, then hit 0, or you can increase your opacity here, and then go all the way up, all the way to here, and then to the bottom. And one final thing, simply remove the corner radius, hit 0 and paste it in. Now I'm going to bring it back below our logo, position our logo right here. I'm going to go to our assets panel, simply bring the check mark icon inside, position it in the center. And what I'm going to do is maybe I can copy this text, for example, and type in "Thank you for your purchase." Make sure it's in the center like that, then hit Control D to make a duplicate. And let's see, for that one we can use 14, we can use white just to differentiate it a little bit. And I'm going to type in "We are preparing it now and it will be on the way to you soon," like that. Now let's see, let's space them out just a little bit. So let's have them be at 40, for example, from each other. So like that, Shift 1, 2, 3, 4, then both of them, or if it's easier this way, it is, and same here. Now, one final thing I need for this screen is my button. So what I can do is use this one. So hit Control C, Control V, and on default state, what I'm going to need is go inside, click on my button. Button is going to be white, text is going to be this color. And finally, if I go back here to my hover state, so color of this button is going to be white and hover state is fine, but the text is going to be this color. Now, one final thing I need is to bring back my layout. So if I choose my button, go back to the default state, I want to extend it. And right here is going to be back to home. You can also create a profile screen if you want to, but I just think that back to home makes more sense and it's a lot easier for our project to do. Back to home, so both on the hover state and default state. Now, one final thing that we need is go back to our layers panel, move it 40 as well. I'm going to remove these grid lines so it's not distracting. And finally, let's quickly organize things. So this is going to go just above the color. Check mark is going to be right here. Thank you right here, text right here. So select all of them and simply position it to the center of your screen like that. And that's basically our design done. We can hit Control S to save out our work. And that's basically it. Only thing which is left for us to do now is basically to prototype everything. So to add different interactions between our screens. And to get started, I'm going to click on the prototype, click right here on our image, click and drag. And what I'm going to do is use tap. Let's see, auto animate. Instead of snap, let's go with ease in out and 0.4 seconds, so 0.4. We're going to use that. We already animated everything here. Now what we need to create now is this back arrow icon. So I'm going to click right there. It's going to take me back. And for that back arrow, let's use tap, transition. Let's go with slide right. Easy in out 0.4 seconds. And let's do the same for all of these arrows because we want to have that same effect on all of these screens. That's basically it for this one. Now, one final thing I want is to go the opposite way and to put us to the cart. So right here, what we have is slide right. What I'm going to do now is slide left so that they can click to cart and slide left to cart. Now here we're not going to do anything. We're going to keep it as it is. So once again, we have animated this. We have animated this on the top. This is animated. This is the same. This is animated. So what I want to do now is for the button. So let's go with our button and let's see, maybe we can even animate this actually. So when they click right here on this item, on this first item, is going to take them here. So for that, we're going to use tap, auto animate. We're going to use ease in out and 0.4 seconds. And also for this one, so what we need right here is the shirt, because as you can see, we have the shirt right here. We are going to go to clicked state. And from the clicked state, when they click on the image inside of this pop-up, it can take them here and it's going to contain all of this same information as we did with this right here. So for the shirt, default state, and we're going to test this out. So as you can see, they can click right here, they can play around with different details, but for example on the shirt, they can click and it's going to take them to the shirt screen. So let's test it out once again for this one down below. So you can scroll left and right. When you click right there, it's going to take you to the shirt screen. Basically, if you want to keep this animation even lighter, even nicer, instead of using this as your background image like we did, you can use this as your background image. So it's going to expand nicely, but then you're going to have some additional glitches. So you can see right here, when I click, it sort of steps and goes back. So you can see how that looks like. It looks nice, but it's not as smooth as it could be. But once again, we have that issue because this is the different image. So if this was the same image, it will be flawless, but because it's different, it has that glitch. Same with this image down below. So if you decide to use that image, it will have the glitch because it has to go from here below this background, this white background, as it is right here. So it's going to have its own additional glitches and so on. So for the bag, let's go from here. So let's go from hover. So when they hover, they can tap, auto animate your card, or even better, let's go with transition and let's go with slide up. So it shows us this screen. And finally, from pay now, from hover state, because we want them to hover, when they tap, it will go auto animate, easy in out, 0.4 seconds. And that's basically it. Final thing we need to do is go to the hover on this one, tap transition. Instead of your card, it's going to take you to the home screen. So once again, tap transition, and let's see, maybe slide up. Well, I don't know, let's see what we can do. Yeah, slide up, easy in out, 0.4. So that's basically our entire app wired up. Let's click right there. You can see that process was extremely fast. So let's go through all our screens. So when I click right here, it's going to take us here. If you want to go back, as you can see, nice transition. So once again, click, it spins our icon inside all of this. So it spins. We can scroll down between all of these, click, and it takes us to this screen, or we can click right here and click right here. It takes us to this screen as well. If we click right there, it takes us back. So all of that works. Same for the sizes. So you can click between all of these sizes. Same for the color. So we have that nice snap effect, which I like. When you hover, it's going to take you to here. But what I don't like right now, as you can see, it's already in hover state. I don't want that. I want all my buttons to be in default states. So all three of them. Where were we? Here? Enlarge it. So click right here. So once again, choose sizes, choose color. As you can see, now we have that hover effect. Add to bag. We have that effect. One final thing, you can click right here, or you can click right here to go to cart. Here we are in the cart. Once again, you can click back, go to here, pay now, and we have that nice animation. If you think it's too fast, which I think it is, so from the hover, let's see, to here, let's give it a duration of 0.6, for example, and see how that looks like. So when you hover, yeah, it looks a lot nicer. So one final thing, when you hover right here and click, it's going to take you back to home. Once again, if you think that some of these animations are a little bit fast for your liking, you can always go back and tweak things out right here. So you can even add your custom values. So instead of 0.3, you can add 4 seconds, for example. Simply press enter, and it's going to bring you to those values. So that's basically it for this video, and indeed for this series. I really hope you liked this series and in-depth videos I have created for this series. Let me know down in the comments below if you would like me to create additional videos in the future like these, or if you like shorter videos with animations. Make sure to check my channel and to see all different videos I have created so far. And once again, links to everything I have spoken about in this video are located in the description below. There is also a playlist to the previous videos, so I really encourage you to watch entire playlist and to see all of the different details for different screens and different techniques we used in different places. So that's been it for me. I really hope you liked the video, and I really hope that you will subscribe, and I will see you in some of my next videos. And just stay tuned because I have some amazing things planned for the future. Thank you once again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.